Life often presents us with a myriad of challenges, opportunities, and desires. We find ourselves in situations where we are tempted to exert control, to force outcomes that align with our expectations, and to push beyond natural limits in pursuit of what we believe is best for us. However, this approach can lead to frustration, stress, and an overall sense of dissatisfaction when things don't turn out as planned. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in the teachings of Zeno, Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, offers profound insights into why forcing things in life is not only unnecessary but counterproductive. In Stoicism, the emphasis is placed on the importance of living in accordance with nature, understanding the limits of our control, and cultivating a mindset that embraces the flow of life. This philosophy teaches us to focus on what is within our power and to accept what is not, allowing us to lead a life of tranquility, wisdom, and virtue. 1. Tranquility through non-attachment. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of non-attachment to external things, whether they are material possessions, relationships, or specific outcomes. Non-attachment does not mean indifference or lack of care. Rather, it means that we do not base our happiness or sense of self-worth on things that are beyond our control. When we force things in life, we are often driven by attachment to a particular outcome, to certain people, or to a specific vision of our future. This attachment creates a dependency on external factors, which are inherently unstable and unpredictable. As a result, we experience anxiety, stress, and disappointment when things don't go our way. By cultivating non-attachment, we learn to find contentment within ourselves, independent of external circumstances. We can still strive for goals, pursue relationships, and engage with the world, but we do so with a sense of inner detachment. We understand that true tranquility comes from within, from the cultivation of our own virtues and the alignment of our actions with reason and nature. 2. Living in accordance with nature. Another core tenet of Stoicism is the idea of living in accordance with nature. This concept is twofold. It involves aligning oneself with the natural order of the universe and recognizing one's own nature as a rational being. The Stoics believed that the universe operates according to a rational and orderly plan, which they called logos. This logos is the natural law that governs all things, and it is beyond human comprehension in its entirety. By forcing things in life, we are, in a sense, going against this natural order. We are resisting the flow of life, trying to bend the universe to our will rather than working harmoniously within it. Living in accordance with nature means understanding that there is a time and place for everything. It means recognizing that some things happen for reasons beyond our immediate understanding, and that by forcing outcomes, we are only setting ourselves up for disappointment and inner turmoil. Instead, the Stoic way is to accept the natural course of events, to act with virtue, and to trust that what unfolds is part of a larger, rational plan. 3. The practice of amor fati, loving one's fate. One of the most powerful practices in Stoicism is amor fati, or the love of fate. This principle encourages us not only to accept what happens in life, but to embrace it fully as necessary and good. Amor fati is about finding peace and even joy in the unfolding of events, regardless of whether they align with our desires or expectations. When we force things in life, we are often rejecting the present moment, wishing for a different reality than the one we are given. This resistance creates suffering and discontent. Amor fati, on the other hand, teaches us to say yes to whatever life brings, to see every experience as an opportunity for growth and learning. By practicing amor fati, we develop resilience and flexibility. We become better equipped to handle the uncertainties of life, knowing that every challenge or setback is an integral part of our journey. Instead of fighting against the current, we learn to flow with it, finding peace in the acceptance of what is. 4. The dichotomy of control. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept known as the dichotomy of control, famously articulated by Epictetus in his Enchiridion. This principle divides all things into two categories, those that are within our control and those that are not. Our actions, judgments, desires, and attitudes are within our control, while external events, the actions of others, and the outcomes of our efforts are not. When we attempt to force things in life, we are often trying to exert control over that which is inherently uncontrollable. For instance, you may work tirelessly to achieve a particular outcome at work, in a relationship, or in your personal goals. However, despite your best efforts, the final result is not guaranteed to align with your expectations. The Stoic approach advises us to focus on our actions, doing our best with the resources and knowledge available to us, and then to let go of the outcome. By understanding and accepting the limitations of our control, we free ourselves from the anxiety and frustration that come from forcing situations to unfold in a specific way. We learn to direct our energy toward what we can influence, our own thoughts, responses, and virtues, and to remain indifferent to external events that lie beyond our power. Conclusion: in a world that often encourages us to strive, push, and force our way to success, Stoicism offers a refreshing and wise alternative. By understanding the limits of our control, living in accordance with nature, practicing amor fati, and embracing non-attachment, we can lead a life of greater peace, wisdom, and fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us that forcing things in life is not only unnecessary but also counterproductive. True contentment and tranquility come from accepting the flow of life, focusing on what we can control, and trusting that the universe unfolds as it should. By adopting these Stoic principles, we learn to navigate life with grace and resilience, allowing us to live more harmoniously with ourselves and the world around us.